Hi everyone, it is Monica here from TVandPopcorn.com, and I am here to give my review on The Last Man on Earth, which premiered on March the 1st, and we are right now in its third episode. And I think the show is really, really funny. I was interested in watching the show because I was like, okay, how is this going to happen? How are they going to have a show with just one guy? And in my mind, I wasn't thinking, okay, there are going to be some women involved, but I was just thinking, okay, we're going to be watching one man doing a whole bunch of stuff that maybe we wish we could do, but we couldn't do because, of course, the world is full of people. So, how is this going to happen? And so I was interested in the show for that reason, and so I did catch the premiere, and I've been keeping up with it. And I guess technically speaking, it's had 4 episodes because it had a 1 hour premiere on March the 1st, and then it went on to the next 2 episodes. But I guess they rolled the first and second episode into one, which was really cool. So right now, what I'm really cracking up about, and what I really want to talk about, just for a moment, because it's cracked me up, is Carol's raisin balls and spaghetti, or should I say spaghetti and raisin balls. So let's talk about how to make spaghetti and raisin balls right now. Okay, so the whole time Phil is thinking that he's really the last person on Earth, period, until he runs into Carol. And as he runs into Carol and they get to know each other, we find out that Carol is really just a woman who's trying to live her life as normal as possible. She believes in rules. She still believes in stopping at the red light, even though right now they're the only two people on Earth at this point. She's thinking about procreation with Phil because she's like, okay, we got to get this Earth jump started again. We need more people, so you and I we got to do our thing, but I don't want any children running around here, or, as she quote unquote states it, I don't want any bastard children. So her and Phil has to get married. So in light of her and Phil getting married, she wanted to have this celebration, so she cooked Phil a dinner. And when she cooked him a dinner, she brought it in to him and she presented it as spaghetti and raisin balls. Okay, so this is how you cook spaghetti and raisin balls, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk about this, okay? What you do is you boil your noodles on the stove for, I would say I wouldn't give it a time frame because depending on the heat, depending on how long you have your water boiling. And how did Carol even get her water boiling to cook the noodles with limited electricity? I don't know. They didn't show this part, but maybe she lit a fire. I don't know. But you boil the water until your noodles are tender, okay? Good to the taste, nice soft, okay? Then you heat up your sauce, okay? And then what you do is you take a box of raisins and you put the raisins in your hands and you smash them up really, really well, okay? Then you plate your noodles. You put your hot sauce, your spaghetti sauce, of course, is hot, because you just heated up your spaghetti sauce. So you're putting that on top of your noodles, and then you put your raisin balls on top. Now, here's the kicker. When Carol tasted her own contraption, the look on her face was absolutely hilarious. I don't think she was feeling it. And she told Phil that he needed to eat around it. So, would I try it? Heck no. But here in this last episode, and we're on episode 3 right now, Carol is pretty much using raisins still in everything. And so I'm wondering, okay, it must have been a long time since they've been on the earth by themselves because, okay, here we go. There's yet another woman in the picture, and she has been talking about what she's been doing for the past year. So she's been on her own for the past year. So I take it maybe food and stuff is going out of date. But some of the stuff that Carol's putting together is like, what? Because the last dinner she had tomato sauce, raisins, and potato chips mixed together. Oh my goodness gracious. What in the world is going on? Can the girl get a box of graham crackers, um, some soup in a can? I mean, you're the last people on earth. The stores have to be stocked with that stuff. And soup doesn't go out until, years and years and years from now. I mean, seriously, get a can of tuna fish or something. But anyway, neither here nor there. Here's my thing, though, you guys. I like the show. I think it's funny because I crack up. Seriously, like Phil cracks me up. I do think the show might be moving a little too fast. That's just in my opinion. Because I didn't expect for them to already be two women within the first three episodes. So I'm kind of wondering where they're going to be taking the show. And then in this last episode, Phil actually shaved his face, which I was kind of feeling Phil's, unique and different look. To see him clean cut and shaved, it kind of takes the humor out of everything. It's like I almost feel like he's no longer going to be the crazy Phil that he's been from the beginning. But it has been hilarious watching them try to get along. And I guess everyone who they do find out is alive will be a woman. I guess that's the whole parallel and the reason why it's called Last Man on Earth, because he's literally going to be the last man. And so here's the thing. I don't want to watch the show if it's always going to be about him trying to hook up with one of these women. And that's my worry. I really, really wanted to stick to like comedy, and I thought it was funny how the women were teaming up on him, and how they did like his ruggedness and his beard and all that good stuff. I really thought that was hilarious, and I didn't expect that. So I think the writing is really, really good. But I hope they keep it, keep us guessing a little bit in the comedy and not make it so predictable. Because once Melissa came into play, I did kind of like, oh gosh, it may end up going this way. So I have a way in my mind that it may go that I don't want it to go. So hopefully they'll avoid that and shock me a little bit. But I'm gonna keep watching. I'm gonna keep laughing. I find it hilarious to watch what people are gonna, are doing, and it's fun to kind of imagine. Okay, what if I was in this position? What would I be doing at the time? And I like Melissa's story on how she was like, I was driving around and going to different coffee shops, and she would be sitting there reading magazines, and she just wanted her life to feel as normal as possible. So I thought that was kind of cool. And Phil in the beginning, he's running around, state to state, city to city, posting up, posters saying that, someone is alive, and he's looking for people who are alive, but yet and still he's the last man on earth. And Carol is a great addition to it because she brings that, oh my gosh, if this chick doesn't shut up, it's so funny that this still exists and we're the last people on earth. I mean, she's so literal, and she wants everything done right, but she still has that fun side, and I think that's what she really shocked Phil on. And the moment that he was recognizing that she wasn't so bad was when they ran into Melissa. Literally, she was riding her limo, Phil was driving in the truck, and he ended up hitting her. But of course, out the blue, they don't know someone else is in existence right now at this point, and so they have this accident, and that's how they meet. But I like the show. I think it's cool. I just hope they steer clear of that back and forth, between Phil and all of these women. And I hope it becomes like one of those things. It's just really, um, I guess you could say that really piques our imagination and causes us to kind of laugh along with, okay, yeah, I can see myself doing something that crazy, but not necessarily geared toward all the just bluntly speaking, the sex and all that. I hope they leave that out of the comedy. I really do. So that's my take, you guys, on Last Man on the Earth, or yeah, did I say that right? Yeah. Last Man on Earth, not on the Earth. I keep wanting to put the in this doggone title. I don't know why. But anyway, this is Monica. You can check me out anytime my internet home at www.tvandpopcorn.com. And if you have enjoyed my review, please, please, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I would love to have you as a subscriber. And if you have any comments on The Last Man on Earth, share them with me. I would love to hear your thoughts, and we can engage and go back and forth about what you think is going to pop off this season in this fresh comedy. Talk to you all soon, and on whatever day it is that you're listening to this particular review, do enjoy the rest of your day. Bye bye.